Hello, travelers. I'm Norman Schafer, and we have a special treat for you today on our podcast. I have Charlie here from Air Niugini, and he is with the airline, and they fly into the heart of Papua New Guinea. It's the national carrier that connects both international travelers and locals to the country's incredible diversity of landscapes, cultures, and adventures. So, joining me is Charlie, as I mentioned. He's the executive manager of sales and marketing. And we'll hear a little bit about this airline and how it helps connect people to the islands of Papua New Guinea. So Charlie, can you just kind of start by introducing Air Niugini and the role that the airline plays in connecting Papua New Guinea? Before we dive into today's episode, I want to tell you, if you've ever dreamed of experiencing one of the incredible destinations that we talk about on the show, be sure to visit farandawayadventures.com. For over 30 years, I've helped travelers discover some of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth. If this is of interest, check out the link in the description to farandawayadventures.com, and we'd be happy to make your next trip unforgettable.
Essentially, Air Niugini is 52 years old this year.
Okay.
Been around for a little while.
Yes.
Yeah. So we turned 50 in 2023. We operate 24 aircraft. There's a fleet of 2 767s and 3 737s and handful of Fokker 100 and Fokker 70 aircraft and also Dash 8 aircraft.
Okay.
So our routes include the international routes include 3 cities in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
There's Hong Kong, Manila, and Singapore.
Okay.
3 cities in Australia. Cairns, Brisbane, and Sydney. And we also connect into the Pacific through Honiara, Vila, and Nadi.
Okay, so Solomon Islands.
Correct.
And Fiji and
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu. Okay, so there's a lot of great connections that allow people to explore multiple islands within the Pacific.
Absolutely. So we are seeing a lot of traffic coming through from Asia, going into the Pacific, and likewise returning back as well.
Mm-hmm. And what is the domestic network like? So if somebody's traveling to Papua New Guinea and they want to get to some of these other, even more remote destinations, what does the network look like within the country?
We have a comprehensive domestic network that is serviced by our Fokker fleet. There is the Fokker 100 and Fokker 70. Mm-hmm. Also the Dash aircraft. So essentially, all major provincial headquarters do have a airport that we service the country with.
Okay. And I guess what makes flying into different parts of Papua New Guinea unique compared to other Pacific travel destinations?
Well, one thing for sure, I mean, the country itself being a vast country, and we are also a country full of different little mini cultures, if you like. 800 different languages.
Yeah.
So,
and how many of them do you know? There's a lot.
Yeah. So in itself, each language represents its own little communities and also cultural practices.
Yeah.
So it is quite interesting.
So it must make it a little tricky as an airline to cater to all these different languages and cultures. I mean, how does Air Niugini help travelers experience the culture and the cultural richness and even the biodiversity and adventure opportunities that are offered in Papua New Guinea?
So for the domestic traveler, while we have that diversity, we have a common language, which is Pidgin. It's a little bit like English, but broken English. Okay. However, for the international traveler, we try to give that experience as soon as they board our aircraft from wherever the destination they begin from, while they come into the country or go beyond. So our cabin crew are all well-versed and well-serviced in terms of presenting Papua New Guinea. Mm-hmm. In flight, we do have on the international route, we have some, if you like, local food offerings on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're kind of immersed in the culture from the moment they get on the international flight.
Absolutely.
And
we call it the Bird of Paradise service.
okay,
Yes.
birds of paradise are very famous in Papua New Guinea.
Of course.
I hear of lots of people looking to go bird watching, and they want to see as many different types of birds of paradise as possible.
Absolutely. That is one of our wonders of Papua New Guinea.
Mhm.
There are many, not just bird of paradise, but other birds that, if you like, are only found in Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
Yeah.
And apart from the some of the foods that they might taste on the airline, are there any other cultural experiences they might experience with that in-flight service?
Um, we are going into a refitting program,
Mhm.
and we are looking at introducing local local content in terms of biodiversity films, documentaries, and also PNG music as well.
Okay, so
Yes,
some of the music that they
correct.
can listen to. Do they play that on the speakers when you get on board there?
Yeah. Well, in the introduction, you have Air Niugini special country song,
Okay.
and then we allow each individual to go on the in-flight entertainment system to choose songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for people that are travelers that are unfamiliar with Papua New Guinea, what advice would you give in planning routes and choosing destinations within the country?
Yeah, because the country is quite diverse. It depends on what the experience the traveler wishes to experience.
Mhm.
Um, my suggestion was to, if you want to see the country, you'll have to see at least a minimum of two places. At least go into the Highlands and see a little bit of what to offer in the Highlands, and also on the coast, on one of the islands, or on the coastal provincial towns
Okay.
where you can do the diving, and yeah, if you want to do surfing, there's also surfing.
A little
Yeah.
bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
And what, I guess, for the first time traveler to Papua New Guinea, who's never been there before, is there an important tip that you'd offer travelers that are planning their first trip there?
Uh, well, basically, Papua New Guinea is different, unique and different.
Mm-hmm.
So probably two things. Be prepared for, if you like, the unexpected. When I say this, I mean, you can't generalize and say I'm ready for this when you go to another place and you find it something different altogether. So I essentially be ready, and that means from my equipment point of view, but also from a mental perspective as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, island time might have some
Correct.
meaning there as well.
Yes, that's if you like, it cuts across the region. So
Yes,
yeah.
but not with the schedule of the airline, but
we try our best to
yeah.
be on time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. And can you share a hidden or lesser known travel destination in Papua New Guinea that you think visitors should absolutely discover but often overlook?
No, absolutely. There's a few spots, but I guess the place that comes to mind and is Bensbach. Bensbach is it's
And where's Bensbach?
Bensbach is on the bottom western side of the country.
Okay.
It's actually in the wetlands, and yeah, no, it's so beautiful. The flora and fauna there is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The bird species, barramundi, the animals that graze the grasslands is just amazing.
Okay, so a lot of great wildlife in that
Great
area.
yeah.
Okay. You said there's a couple places. Did you have something else that came to mind, or?
Oh well, there's also tours into Lake Murray, similar setting,
Lake
but
Murray?
it's more
Mhm.
bird watching.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing in itself. If you go to Rabaul, which is a common spot,
Mhm.
I think we haven't had people hear enough about the swimming with the dolphins experience. So
Okay, yes.
that's a spot that you can do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you for joining us on the podcast today. It's really great talking with you and to learn a little bit more about Air Niugini and everything that it connects for travelers wanting to go to Papua New Guinea.
No, thank you for the opportunity, and it's a pleasure.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Discover your next unforgettable journey at farandawadventures.com. Experience the world differently.